Hey, this is LuDi and welcome to another episode of Tech Your Deck. This week's episode will feature a deck requested by one of our viewers, Dr. Mustache. The deck includes the Omega Prime, Zorok, and Donphan Prime, and is known by some in the community as Megazord. Megazord requires little setup and is the anti-meta game deck of the format. The Omega Prime is a 110 HP grass type Pokemon with a free retreat, a weakness to lightning, and a resistance to fighting. Omega's first attack, called Linear Attack, does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, and a second attack, Sonic Boom, does 70 damage with an effect that doesn't allow weakness or resistance to be applied. What makes the Omega Prime shine is its very useful Pokebody, Inset, which allows the Omega to ignore all energy costs for its attacks as long as both players have the same number of cards in their hand. Zorok is without a doubt the best tech attacker within the format, and is a perfect fit for this deck. Zorok's Foul Play, which reads, choose one of the defending Pokemon's attack and use it as its attack. Foul Play is a great counter attack, and its two main uses are to counter any opposing Reshiram, which will allow you to do 120 damage without discarding any energy, and is a great way to deal with the Omega Prime. Being able to use Linear Attack and Sonic Boom without having to match your opponent's hand size is a great strategy, especially if you're able to alter your hand size so they can't match yours next turn. Last is Donphan Prime. Once considered the best early game attacker in the Heart Gold Soul Silver format, has quickly fallen to second place due to Omega's Prime's zero energy attacks. But don't get me wrong, it's still a good card that has its own niche in the format and is best used as a counter to Megazord Prime. Donphan Prime is played because of his Earthquake attack, which for one fighting energy does 60 damage to an active Pokemon plus 10 damage to your own bench. Most players consider the bench damage to be worth it, especially since Pokemon Catcher is to be released in the next set, allowing for many easy KOs. But when it gets down to it, Donphan should be limited in this deck because of that bench damage, since most basics are either 10 or 20 hit points away from being KO'd from a linear attack. That bench damage can be devastating. To add on top of that, Omega has a resistance to Donphan, making it attack 3 times to knock it out, allowing Omega to snipe the bench for some easy prices. Here's a skeleton list for you to start from. This gives you 4 to 5 cards left to fit in. You can also change up the lines for the Pokemon, slim the line of one to beef up another, and I recommend you try it out yourself to see which lines work best for your personal playstyle. For the draw supporters, Judge and Copycat are good options because they automatically match your hand size with your opponent's. Other good choices include Professor Juniper, Professor Oak's New Theory, Sage's Training, or from the new set, Sharon and Bianca. I haven't tried the latter two yet, but it's worth trying out in your testing, so I recommend you try them all. Additional texting include our Buffalon, number 91, with a Revenge attack to counter any requested Deoxys Legends if you think they'll be prevalent in your area. Reshiram to limit the damage output for Kingdra, which can hit Donphan for weakness. Reshiram can also use its Outrage attack for a double color Senju, which does 20 damage plus 10 more damage for each damage counter on Reshiram. Cleffa for extra draw support, and help you get out of bad hands and bad starts. Tyro for the rare chance you can get a first turn knockout. Super Scoop Up to pick up and remove all damage from the Pokemon in play on a coin flip. A copy of Switch to help you get out any Cleffas, Tyrogues, or Donphan stuck in the active spot. Rescue Energy to bring back your Pokemon after being knocked out so you can have a continuous flow of attacks. Or even Rainbow Energy if you ever want to use Zorok's Nasty Block attack, which allows you to search your deck for one card and put it in your hand.
So that wraps up this week's episode of Tech Your Deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave any suggestions or requests down in the comment section below, or by sending us a PM. I do read all of them. I don't always respond to all of them, but I do read them. Your voice will be heard. And I also want to give a shout out to Tech Your Deck. Not Tech Your Deck, this is Tech Your Deck. Hold on. Okay, so I wanted to give a shout out to The Top Cut. The They have a YouTube channel. They also have live streams on Justin.tv. It's kind of like a talk show. I really do enjoy it. It's every Thursday at 10 Eastern time, so if you're in Pacific, which I am, it's 7, so go check about Justin.tv. I believe it's just / the top cut. I'm not sure. I'll leave a link down below for the stream channel and the YouTube channel. They also have a website. It's all pretty good. You can find everything on the website, but I'll just give you the link for that one instead. It's something that I really enjoy, and if you like the game as much as I do, then I think you'll really enjoy it too. If not, then oh well. So, see you guys later. Hasta luego.